Good morning, everyone. My name is Gilbert Ponce, a second-year student of Isabela State University, Kawan campus, and I'm currently taking up Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. And today, I'm going to be discussing about data communication. So, what is data communication? Data communication is the exchanging of data between two computers or other devices in some form of transmission medium. For example, is if someone wants to send data, he is called the sender. It depends on the sender what medium is he going to use for the receiver to receive it. There are 5 characteristics of effective communication. It uses the same transmission medium and language. For the, for the communication to be effective, both user and sender should be using the same medium and language. Siyempre, paano kayo magkakaintindihan kung magkakaiba kayo ng salita, di ba? Direct and indirect communication. Effective communication can also be done through direct and indirect communication. Mutual understanding. Both of you should be understanding each other. Kailangan nagkakaintindihan kayo for effective communication. Continuous process. When we say continuous process, the communication is continuous. Sender will send the message through the channel or medium, and the receiver will decode it and will reply or will be having feedback or clarifications. Use of words as well as symbols. Using of words and symbols are important for the communication to become effective. Data refers to information presented in whatever form is agreed upon by the parties creating and using the data. These are data. These are facts and statistics collected used for reference. It can be in any form, like for example, it could be written in paper, could be in books, and it can also be in computer. 3 fundamental characteristics of data communication. For the communication to be more effective, the system depends on these 3 fundamentals. Delivery. The system must deliver data to the correct destination. Accuracy. The system must deliver the data accurately. Timeliness. The system must deliver data in a timely manner. These are the components of data communication. Message. It is the information, data to be communicated. Sender. It is the device that sends the data message. Receiver. It is the device that receives the message. Medium. It is the physical path by which a message travels from sender to receiver. It is the way on how to send the message, for example, is in form of email which could be sent through the internet. Protocol. It is a set of rules governs data communication. Protocol. In data communication, there are also protocols that receive some data depending on the policy of the medium to be used. Data representation. There are 5 different ways to represent a data. It could be in form of text, numbers, images, audio, and video. Data flow, simplex. When we say simplex, communication is unidirectional, meaning the communication takes place in only one direction. Half-duplex. Each station can both transmit and receive, but not at the same time. Meaning, each device can send and receive, but only one at a time. Full duplex. Both stations can transmit and receive simultaneously. It can send and receive at the same time. Network criteria. A network must be able to meet certain number of criteria. Transit time. It is the amount of time required for a message to travel from one device to another. Ito yung kung gaano katagal bago na-receive yung data from one device to another. Response time. It is the elapsed time between an inquiry and a response. But we also have to consider many factors when it comes to a network performance. First is number of users. Second, type of transmission medium. Third, capabilities of the hardware. And lastly, efficiency of the software. Another criterion for a network to meet is it should be reliable. Reliability, it is measured by the frequency of the failure, time it takes a link to recover from failure, and network's robustness and catastrophe. Another is security. Security, how the network protects data from unauthorized access. Categories of network. Categories of network. Categories of network depends on these factors. Network is categorized with the following factors: size, ownership, distance it covers, and physical architecture. Here are the different categories of network. LAN, or local area network. LAN is being used if it will just be used in a building or campus and it is privately owned and it can only cover a few kilometers. MAN, or metropolitan area network. MAN is being used if it will use in city and it is publicly owned and it can cover the entire city. 1. Wide area network, the largest category of a network. It can be privately or publicly owned and extends over the entire globe. Network is a group of connected communication devices such as computers and printers. Physical topology. It refers to the way in which a network is laid out physically. Categories of topology. Mesh. Communication is point-to-point. In mesh topology, each network node has a point-to-point connection to all other nodes present in the whole computer network. This means that there are dedicated links between each pair of network devices. Bus. Signals are shared with the backbone cable. In a bus topology, one computer in the network works as a server and other computers behave as clients. The purpose of the server is to exchange data between client computers. Star. Signals are passing through the central device. Ring. Signals are circulates within the network.